All right, YouTube, it's your boy. Welcome back. And as you can see, the Rubber Ducky bundle has officially hit the store in Modern Warfare Deuce and a Half. We got the bath time Rubber Ducky skin in a modern military shooter. And for the low cost of 1,800 COD points, it doesn't even come with a Donald audio pack. You get a couple of blueprints, and they couldn't even give you a tracer pack. Because you ain't spending the big ones on this, right? They ain't charging you the 2,800 COD points, so you ain't getting no tracer pack with this cheese. But still, you get to run around Call of Duty in your lobbies, in Warzone, whatever, as a fucking rubber duck. Now, it's interesting. I've seen a lot of people out here defending this. I seen Charlie Intel defending it the other day before it hit the store, and he was talking about how, well, these are the skins that sell the most. The kiddies buy this shit up, and you know, he's not wrong, though. He's not wrong. Call of Duty, rated M for mature, is just overrun with kids. The people who are too young to play the game are the people who are ruining it and running it. It's absolutely incredible, man. Trust, I know this every time I upload a sniper video and I rant about the snipers being a problem. Oh, you can best believe my comment section toxic as fuck. You're not even gonna want to look at that joint. How many nerds tell me how bad I am at the game and this and that? They get so butthurt, man. It's like the mentality, right? It is absolutely children that are playing this game. Rated M, right? Rated M for mommy, can you buy me this? But something I'm noticing with these defenders, these knob gobblers, defending this specific bundle or other cringy bundles we've had in the past, they always come back to the same thing. They think that these bundles somehow correlate to realistic, slow, boring, tactical gameplay. They somehow think that you can't have an arcade shooter without having this type of cringy ass shit in the game. I mean, the last I checked, I started on Call of Duty 4, right? That was my introduction to Call of Duty. Call of Duty 4 was still an arcade shooter. You didn't see this cringy ass shit in the game. Black Ops 1, World at War, Modern Warfare 2, the original Modern Warfare 3, they were all arcade shooters. We didn't have this cringy shit in the game. Like, I don't understand. Like, so they think that we have to go back to Modern Warfare Deuce gameplay, boring as hell, if we don't want these types of skins and bundles in the game. Dude, I don't understand this argument, man. This argument makes no fucking sense. I was actually just looking in the store just the other day. Modern Warfare Deuce and a Half. I was looking around at the stores and how overpriced these cringy ass bundles are and how cringe they just, like, dude, they peel the fucking skin right off you just looking at them. Like, people are out here eating this shit up. Dude, it is absolutely wild. But I'm looking at these bundles and I'm like, oh yeah, there's another bundle I'm not going to buy. Cringy as hell, expensive as hell for a full price game. And then I ran it over to Battlefield 2042. You know, everybody talks about how greedy EA is and shit. And I'm looking at all the bundles in Battlefield 2042, and I don't buy bundles over there either. But I'm looking at those bundles, and every single bundle that I looked at, every one of them, except for maybe two, was cheaper than the Call of Duty bundles. Every one of them gave you more bang for your buck, and every one that I looked at actually fit the game. You're looking at bundles for like 1,700 Battlefield points, or whatever it is that they call them. And you'll get 2 or 3 weapon skins in that pack. And it doesn't matter what attachment you use on your gun, the skin is always going to look like the skin for your weapon. Or you'll get universal camos for your guns. Plus you'll get a vehicle skin, and then you'll get an operator skin or two in that 1,700 point bundle. Now, am I saying that the Battlefield 2042 model is everything Call of Duty should aspire to be? That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm just saying that it is better. And Call of Duty always sells way more than Battlefield. They always make way more money than Battlefield. They got Warzone. People are always buying bundles in Warzone. Call of Duty makes crazy money. They make way more money than Battlefield, yet Battlefield has a similar model, but the bundles are cheaper, more bang for your buck in those bundles. And the bundles, the skins, the weapon skins, the vehicle skins, the operator skins, they fit the game. They fit their setting. Same with the old classic duties back in the day, man. We still had arcade shooters that still fit their era, their setting. I might actually make a video comparing the two stores. Let me know if that's something you guys want to see in the comments. Doing a video where I'll break down different bundles, what they have in them, the price of those bundles in Modern Warfare Deuce compared to Battlefield 2042. I think that could make for an interesting little video. But I just don't understand these heavily vagina deprived nerds that think because we don't want these skins in the game, we want Rainbow Six over here in Call of Duty's multiplayer. I mean, dude, did you watch my Modern Warfare 2019 videos? We don't want that type of gameplay in Call of Duty. We don't want Modern Warfare dudes. We want a mini-map that works. We want a little bit more movement. Like, we want these things in Call of Duty without having cringy ass shit like this. How hard is that to understand, man? We're playing a grown man's game right here. It's supposed to be. It's rated as such. It's supposed to be a grown people game, man. Grown men, grown women, grown folk. Now, for me personally, on one hand, I'm gonna fucking love it if some sweaty little nerd bunny hopping all over the map, sweating his ass off in a fucking pub is wearing this skin, because it's gonna be that much easier to spot, and I'm just gonna clean them up, man. So it's like, on one hand, it's like, all right, go ahead, wear this bitch ass skin. You're gonna get clapped. You're gonna be so much easier to spot. Wear the fucking skin, you nerd. But on the other hand, I don't want to look at this cringy ass shit. Why can't we have a button, a toggle switch to shut this shit off so we don't have to see it? Like, if you want to go and spend your money on overpriced cringe as fuck bundles for a first person shooter where you can barely ever see it unless you're doing like an execution or some shit, like you never really see the skin. If you want to put up that money for these cringy fucking skins, okay, go ahead, spend your money however you want, buy the bitch ass skin. Why the fuck do we gotta look at this shit though? Why can't we turn it off so we don't have to see it? So the fucking nerds who just spent all that money on that cringy ass skin, they're the only ones that can see it in a first person shooter. That would be beautiful, man. Like, why can't we have a switch to shut this shit off for the rest of us, man? I don't want to look at this cheese. This is where your energy and your time and your resources seem to go. If you guys remember a few videos back, I made a video talking about old girl, and she was telling us to show a little appreciation, the audacity that people complain because the devs worked a little bit of overtime and made sure that people can log into the game. The game is still broken, but yeah, they stayed up late, they worked a little overtime so people can sign on to the game now. So we had to show a little appreciation, and she's saying thank you devs with little purple hearts. It was a cringe as fuck post, man, dumb as hell. And if you guys seen my community post from just the other day, Parasite was out here complaining about all the cheaters and hackers in ranked play already, and that was on day 3. I'm seeing clips for days on Twitter with these nerds, these TikTok nerds, and they got the cheats in their bio and shit too, and they're just spinning around fucking doming everybody like I showed you guys in a recent video. So let me just make sure I understand old girl real quick. Make sure we got everything clear. Make sure I got all my ducks in a row. We are completely starving for legitimate content over here. The only content we're really getting is rubber duckies and shit. We need actual content. Still starving for that shit. It's a DLC with all recycled shit, UI the whole 9. We're starving for legitimate content. We got cheaters running wild everywhere in every mode. Warzone, ranked, regular multiplayer, it does not matter. Wherever you go, cheaters everywhere. Chronos, walls, aimbot, it don't matter. Cheaters all over the place. Your spawns are probably the worst we've ever seen in Call of Duty history. Your gun balance is an absolute fucking joke. You got skill-based matchmaking so thick, it's seeping at your ass. But we need to be thankful and appreciate them working a little bit of overtime so people can get back on the game. The people who couldn't get onto the game, now they can officially sign back on the game. And we all know why they did it, like I said in that video. They fixed that with the quickness. They worked that little bit of overtime to fix that with the quickness so you can get onto the game and you can buy this bullshit right here. So you can run around in a modern military shooter as a rubber fucking ducky. Quack, quack, bitches. Right? It's so funny, man. I always see these people trying to defend these bundles, and they'll post up pictures of like the clown skins in Advanced Warfare and shit. Like, everybody was cool with it back then. Like, we were all cool with those skins back then. So they try to defend the bundles now, the cringy skins now, by showing us that shit. And it's like, dude, we hated that shit back then too. But at least in Advanced Warfare, you had a completely doped out clown looking like he was running around the neighborhood murking everybody. At least that actually kind of fit the game, man. How the fuck does a rubber duck fit a modern military first-person shooter? It just, Dude, they're like the K&M community. They're like the sniping community. These people that defend this shit, their arguments make no fucking sense. But that's all I got on this one. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. I hope you enjoyed the video. I will see you on that next one.